Morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm Heather Abraham.
I'm John Burnett. Morning, Heather.
How you doing?
I'm good.
A little sleepy today, huh?
A little bit, yeah. Got the call late last night that Ron was under the weather.
Yeah.
And so I'm here. I hope he gets to feeling better, too.
Me too. All right.
So I can sleep in tomorrow.
Right. If you're planning for the 4th of July by decorating with lots of red, white, and blue patriotic bunting and flags, then why not take it a step further and think about planting red, white, and blue?
Why not?
Tribune Review Home and Garden editor Doug Oster says now is the time to get great deals on those plants.
Oh,
really?
definitely. Oh, yeah. We get to about, this time of the year, nurseries want to start moving their stuff. Most people are planted. I'm not completely planted yet. I still have work to do, which is okay. There's still time to plant if you haven't got your garden all in, Heather.
We're actually done, and I should say, my husband blames me. He says I do this all the time. He is mostly done. He does this work, and he is mostly done, except for a basket.
She is mostly done at your house.
Debbie is mostly done. That's right. But so you make big changes in your lawn, in your
I continue to plant, and I never get done until July 4th. I never get all my containers planted. This would be, doing a red, white, and blue container would be a great way to add something to the landscape. It's fun for gardeners to plant kind of in a theme, and have fun doing it. The number one thing when we're doing this, we want to combine the colors, is looking at sun lovers and shade lovers and putting them together. If you put one sun lover and two shade lovers together and had them in the sun, the shade lovers are going to struggle.
Right.
Same thing with the reverse. If you put it in the shade, you get the two shade lovers are doing good. So that's how I split these up. And the one thing that's always hard to find when we're going red, white, and blue is which color? What do you think, John?
Blue. Oh, sorry, John.
Blue.
You're right. Yeah, you have learned over the years. Yeah, blue is really tough to get, and sometimes we're even looking at like purple, whatever we can get close. But
why is that? Why is blue tough?
That is a great question, but it's always the hardest color to get into the garden. I don't know if it's what it is, but it's just always harder to find blue. We always say, when I'm out speaking, I say, I have a blue flower up on the screen, and I'm like, everybody wants blue in the garden, and that's just the way it is.
Hydrangeas, though, can be blue, and that depends on the acidity of the soil, right? So
well, or the variety too can determine the color.
Now, does purple count? I mean, I know that's sort of blue.
Squint a little bit.
That's blue. Yeah,
that's what we have to do when we go to the plant world.
Yeah.
So with our sun lovers, it's really easy. We've got geraniums for red and white over here. We've got marigolds for our white. Down front, we've got sweet alyssum, and I want to bring this one up. This is called Dusty Miller.
I'm sorry, did you say Sweet Melissa?
Alyssa.
That was an old Allman Brothers song.
Yeah, I love that song.
This is called Dusty Miller.
Okay.
So this could go actually either way. It loves the sun, but it would still, since it's a foliage plant, it would still retain its color in the shade.
It reminds me of something like Christmas, frosting.
A little bit, yeah. Where did Dusty Miller come from? I mean, was he a baseball player?
I have no idea, but we just call it Dusty Miller, and yeah, he's probably a great gardener from the 1800s. Cowboy gardener. He's taking the dust off his hat. I don't know.
So these are great for the sun, and then you have stuff for the shade.
Yeah, but let's look at the blue.
Oh, the blue, right.
So a couple of different blues here. This is plumbago, which is a beautiful blue. Yeah. Easy to grow annual, and then this is salvia, which. Again, you're really looking more at purple.
Of a purplish hint,
Salvias, as an annual in the sun, will bloom for you, like these other annuals, just all season long until a frost. What do you think of this one?
I like it. It's different. It looks like a caterpillar.
Or a brain.
Crazy.
Or a brain.
Yeah, right there. It looks like a brain.
Oh, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, celosia. It's a really cool flower.
It is neat.
And it comes in a lot of different forms. So yeah, let's look at our shade plants. And in the front are some more crossover plants. We want plants that might go shade or sun. And so in the front, that white wispy one, which is a great one for containers, is called Euphorbia. And then next to it is...
There's some real blue.
Yep, that's Lobelia. And again, that's a crossover plant. That can go in the shade or the sun. And so if you had a spot that was... sometimes you have a full sun spot, you have a full shade spot, but you might have part sun, part shade. That would be the perfect plant for it. Some impatience down front for the red.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then right where your hand is, John, the white and the red for shade, those are caladiums. And those caladiums are just grown for their foliage. They don't flower at all, and it's one of my favorite plants, especially to buy this time of the year.
It is beautiful.
Because those grow from bulbs, and you can save those bulbs if you want to over the winter.
Is that what these are?
Yep, that's what they are. And being the cheapskate that I am, my parents were from the Depression era, and so they
Mine too.
It instilled it in me that, you know, saving money is an important thing, and so I love to buy those plants, grow them all season long, and then when it gets cold, I just store the bulbs.
So you you take them out of the ground.
Yep. You just and then the last plant up there.
This one.
This is a big begonia.
I love this. It's gorgeous.
It's nice.
And so easy to grow. That is the thing about a begonia. And again, it is one of those plants that is a crossover plant. It will do that in the shade, but if you had half a day of sun, it would be happy out there too. And that's what we're looking for, kind of, you know, versatility with this. But like I said, red, white, and blue, it's great, but it might be red, white, and purple.
Well, I love that. I had no idea that plants go on sale midsummer. I think that's fantastic.
Heather,
again, we do the gardening.
Yes, we do the gardening. She does the gardening. But yeah, this is a great time to be shopping for plants. And this week's video for my Everybody Gardens site is all about bargains.
Yeah.
So.
And these, you can get a free bulb?
Yeah. All this stuff came from Han Nursery, and just say you saw it on PTL, go to Han Nursery, you heard it from Doug, you can just step in and get a free caladium bulb, and you put that in the ground right now, you're going to have nice, beautiful caladiums in just a few weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
That fast?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Thanks again for joining us. And
thanks, Dougie.
Thanks for your name drop, so we can get some free bulbs.
Anytime.
All right, again, if you would like to try growing Han Nursery by mentioning that you saw Doug on PTL. You can also get all the details on Doug's blog. Look for the link at kdka.com/PTL.
Yep.